for the first time ever, the Champions Tour is cutting anglers to reduce the field size due to the popularity of the trail. So we have the top 45 making it to the invite for next year. The 22 anglers are going to have to fight at the qualifier on September 20th for the Coronas Showdown, where we'll take 5 anglers to make our field of 50 for next year. You have a lot of emotions. There's a lot of tension with trying to just make the 45 cut, but then you have the top 33 being invited to our championship, fishing for the brand new ZX200 from Skeeter and Yamaha. I mean, there's a lot to fight for in this tournament. There's really no middle ground. You're either in the trail next year or you're fishing for a brand new boat, and tensions are high.
We are here in Alexandria, Minnesota, fishing on the Homme Dieu chain of lakes. It's going to be a fun week, man. The fish are biting. It's been overcast and windy for the last couple days, and I think tomorrow's going to be blowing a lot, and more sun is going to show, so it could be a different bite for us. But yeah, we're here in beautiful Alexandria, and catch a bunch of bass, hopefully.
So, the Homme Dieu chain in Alexandria, this is a place I've been fortunate enough to be quite familiar with over the years coming to school here. It's your typical grass fishery, like I said in the breakdown. I mean, you got your deep weed line bite, you got your shallow dock reed bite, anywhere up there, you got your mid-range flipping bite. You can kind of really do whatever you want. It's truly a fisherman's paradise. We got about 5 or 6 lakes, I believe, that we can fish total. The split's going to make it very diverse, but I think it's going to fish pretty small, so it'll be interesting. I think you're going to have to do something a little bit differently than your typical Homme Dieu finish to kind of make that next step to a win.
It's not a huge body of water, so it does fish small, and with the weed growth not being as far along as it is most years, for example, Darling and Victoria, weed line's usually out 20-25 feet, tops out 3-4 feet underneath the surface, and this year it's just maxes out at 14 feet, maybe 3 to 4 feet high off the bottom, and it's spreading the fish out. But if you can find good weeds, like, you're finding big schools, but the problem is there's not a lot of that, so it's going to fish even smaller than it typically does, which it already does fish pretty small. So boats are going to be on top of each other, especially with the lake split, but there's going to be a handful of guys that absolutely smash them, and the rest of the guys are going to be scraping by all day long.
So La Homme Dieu usually fishes it's early August right now. The fish should be in their full summertime pattern, and I think they're just getting there. I haven't really found any giant schools yet like you usually would out here. I mean, you can follow any weed line and catch fish no problem. I haven't found that out here yet. I'm sure somebody has, but right now, I just think with the high water, the fish are confused and they just haven't moved out quite that far yet. So it'll be interesting to see tomorrow kind of what goes down and where guys catch them. I think I'm doing something a little different than a lot of guys are, so I'm hoping that that'll put me up and over.
For me, it's been, if you can get on those schools, like the schools are big right now, there's just not a lot of them. And if you don't, it's been tough for me. Yeah, it's a lot, the fish are spread out. It's a couple here, a few there, and they're moving. But if you get the good coontail, like they're not going anywhere because that's where the good weeds are. It's also like a big morning bite lake. Like tomorrow's weather with the overcast and rain, like that's going to extend the morning bite. So that's going to help weights overall.
I've been here for 3.5 days. Fishing has been up and down. I've had a couple really good days, a couple bad days. It's going to be a timing deal. I think somebody's still going to catch them. There's going to be a handful of boats that catch them out deep, and the shallow bite's going pretty good. So, yeah, I think they're going to be all over.
Right now I'm just sitting right around in the 20th, 24 points, I believe. So I'm right on the bubble to make the TLC, so I need a good finish here to stay in there. But there's tons of fish in this lake, so it's going to be a good event. People are going to have fun. A lot of fish are going to be caught.
I believe I'm sitting in 13th right now. So I'm feeling good for it. I've always done pretty good on here on La Homme Dieu. But yeah, so after that we go to Green Lake and for the TOC, but feeling pretty good for the points right now.
Tomorrow morning, for the very first half, you will fish Big Darling, Little Darling, Carlos, and Little Lahamadou. Second half in the afternoon, you will fish all of Big Lahamadou, Geneva, and Victoria.
We're here on Lake Lahamadou, a little oasis in the middle of a bunch of farm fields pretty much, but this place is packed full of bass. Looking forward to getting out there. We're boat 67, dead last for the morning here, so we're just gonna kind of let everybody else decide where we go this morning. We got some big groups of fish that are out deep that I'm excited to go check out. But
the lake split is interesting. So first half, we don't have to run too far. We can fish this Darling area, Carlos, Little Darling, and then there's this opportunity to potentially go to Little Lahamadou. I have stuff here, and I have stuff in Little Lahamadou, but it's a time commitment. So the split is interesting. We're staying local. But we might run there midday, depending on the bite goes.
So this is our third stop here, or third time I've been here for the Champions Tour at the Lahamadou chain. The last two times that I've been here, I've gotten a fourth in the championship. I should have won the boat that year. And I lost the fish and at the side of the boat. And then the last time here, I lost in the last couple minutes to Walker Krampitz in 23. So the reason I signed up to fish the Champions Tour this year was to come back and have the opportunity to fish Lahamadou one last time.
So basically, right out of high school, I fished the Champions Tour for a year, but I was only able to make 2 of the 3 events before going down to college in Alabama. So we're just graduated college and we're back home in Minnesota. So I love fishing up here. The Champions Tour is, the best, top of the top here in Minnesota. So honestly, with the waiting list this year, I was just happy to be fishing this year. And the first 2 events have gone really good. We're sitting in tied in third for points. So there's really no pressure in this one. We're pretty much locked into the championship, and we're definitely going to be fishing the tour next year. That was the goal coming into the season, was to catch them good enough to fish the tour next year. So if we have a good finish today, we'll be in the running for Angler of the Year, which is just amazing. So we're just gonna have to catch some bass today.
I'm usually a pretty amped up guy, but I'm feeling oddly calm today. I don't know, it's eerie. The weather conditions, it's supposed to blow a lot today. It's overcast, might extend the morning bite. I'm feeling calm and ready. 67 boats are fishing today, and some of these guys are fishing their the last Champions Tour event. So there's a lot of pressure in this one. There's guys trying to make the championship, and there's some guys that are trying to qualify to fish next year. So with this overcast, a lot of these fish are hanging out in the coontail patches. But when it's overcast, a lot of times they'll rise up. When it's sunny, they'll be down. If this overcast stays, we might be able to kind of fish fast and power fish through these fish if they're up above the coontail, or at least more out on the edge.
We've got some deep fish found, a bite I'm pretty excited for. Chasing some suspended fish around, which is kind of surprising for up here in Minnesota, but there's some big groups out there. I'm not sure how those fish act. I'm not sure if people found them, but there's some big groups out there roaming, so we're gonna probably try starting with that if we can get on a spot. But we got plenty of stuff to fish in here, so we'll pull up on a waypoint and start fishing, hopefully put some fish in the boat. So right now the goal is to catch 1 fish, one at a time, and hopefully by the end of the day we catch, and the goal is honestly 100 pounds. if you catch that, you'll be in contention to win. So we'll see what we can do this first half.
This is unusual. Usually we're making a long boat run and we show up and it'll be like 7:10, 7:15, and you're like, you show up, throw a trolling motor down and you're fishing. We're starting so close that it's like we're just waiting. The anticipation is building. It's interesting to see all these guys. We're really close to the axis, so I can see, you know, where these guys are running to. Some of them are setting up on the deep weed line right away. There is some guys staying shallow. That guy was shallow and now he's just leaving. But yeah, there's a lot of gamesmanship in the Champions Tour because obviously it's a tournament, you're competing against other folks, but like, obviously, different areas, spots, what's going down. Guys watch the Reel LiveWell app a lot and they can kind of tell like, oh, you know, if blah, blah, blah is catching them, that must mean they're shallow or deep, or it's an interesting format. It's really addicting. All right, 2 minutes. 7 o'clock, good to go?
Rich has got one too. Yeah!
Okay.
Okay.
0. 1-9.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's been some massive schools just roaming out here. But there's no guarantee that they're gonna be here, so. There's definitely some fish. There we go. Oh, well, we kind of botched that one.
Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. Decent ability to get things going. Number 1, chatterbug eater. Oh, we just saw one blow up and bust there and I was like, okay.
1 pound, 7 ounces.
Sounds good.
All right, there we go.
All right, good to let him go?
Yeah.
All right, going back. See you, buddy. Okay, okay. Chatterbait eater. I did see one blow up, so I might throw a topwater here too. It's a little windy for topwater, but maybe they're just...
Oh my gosh. There we go. We're botching it this morning. My reel's falling apart. It's a good one. Big school of fish out here. Fatty. Yeah, it's about the average. There's some big schools. Oh, we good. Not bad. So there's some big schools roaming around out here. It's a new bite for me in Minnesota. So I'm glad they're still here. Looks like we got one other competitor that found them too. 2 pounds, 6 ounces. We'll get him back in the water. He's got a bunch of buddies down there. Hopefully they keep biting. Just gotta put a couple more fish in the boat.
Thanks, bud. No, that's fine because it came off.
Pigs took him.
So the problem is it's hard to catch like multiple because you catch one, the whole school follows it back to the boat and then it's kind of dispersed for a second. Oh, here they are. Hold on, there's like so many fish down there right now. There's probably about 20 more with this one. And they're all just fat, healthy. Get a picture? They're just out here mowing. There's bait all over the place. 210er. I mean, short, stocky. We'll get them back. There's, I mean, a school of 20 of them. They moved out a little bit deeper this morning, which in practice, most of them were up towards the top of the water column. And seems like this morning they're sitting down in, 20 feet or so. So it's a little bit harder to get a bait on them. My reel is falling apart for some reason, but as long as it keeps reeling in bass, we'll be good.
Oh, he's catching a nice one. There we go. Get up in here, buddy. Your call. All right, 1-5 going back. And you got the picture? Yeah. Nice. Keep doing that. Let there just be 100 here. And just boom, 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 boom. That ate kind of close to the boat. But like, I don't want to move us yet. I don't know. I like that they're eating the chatterbait.
I saw a bunch on live. They sort of disappeared.
There we go. Nice one. Get up in here. Nice one. There we go. There we go. Oh, we spot locked? It's a better one. All right. Yeah, buddy. Dude, that one had a lot of heart. He was freaking owning me.
2 pounds, 10 ounces.
Nice. Oh, after catching those dinkers, that 2 pound 10 ounces was just like pulling me, and I'm like, oh! All right, going back. Beautiful.
That puts us in top.
They're healthy. All right, get back out there. That was up on top of this. That's interesting. Because there's all, like, this is almost like a jetty, right? Like, there's like a strip of coontail right here, and this is just really tall, like, just like an underwater jetty. And then there's strips of this coontail all over, but the deeper grass is there. Earlier I was catching them on the deeper grass, so maybe they're just with the wind sitting up on top of this right now. That would be cool.
Kind of found it on accident, actually. I don't know, they're eating just bait fish out here. Like I said, I mean, this is a new bite for me in Minnesota, so I'm not exactly sure how these fish act to, the conditions. So I'm just glad there's still some fish out here. Probably just work around and hopefully keep catching a few. That one bit it right underneath the boat. Oh. That's a good one. Thank you, Jesus. Oh yeah, tank.
3.8.
3.5 pounder right there. There's some bigger ones out here. I broke off a giant in practice, so it's going good. It's going good. Thank you, Jesus.
There we go. Come here, little dude. Oh, he got mad when he saw the boat. Just a little guy. but he might be a pound. Do it.
1 pound 3.
Yeah! We got the picture, good to let him go. For a little dude though, he stroked the chatterbait. So it's not the size, it's the heart. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We were casting over the deep weeds before. Maybe they're up on top of this.
We start our morning off with Charlie Wright, who's flown kind of under the radar, is a full season rookie this year. He's fished the Champions Tour a couple of times, some events, but he's top 5 Angler of the Year race, and he's really starting to find some rhythm, and he ends up doing his own kind of thing that he's clearly very strong at doing, close to takeoff. Then you have Tim Schroeder, who is very well known in the fishing industry, known for fishing strong up here in the Homme Dieu chain, has had his heart ripped out multiple times throughout the season and past seasons, losing to Walker Crampits in the final minutes of the last visit we were here. And then you have Sam Sobieck, who is finally finding this tour rhythm. He's built confidence, he's familiar with the format, and he was really getting to shine through the crowd of anglers and reveal to the world that this is where he belongs. He's an incredible angler, not only just on the YouTube platform, but as a tournament angler himself.
Oh. That was a weird eat. Get up in here. Chatterbait here. Oh, I like power fishing like this to get the day going, especially if the conditions are right. You can just cover water and it kind of gets you into a groove. Good to let him go?
Yep.
Okay, I think we just got to keep moving. Small adjustments and keep the chatter plug wet. If it was calm right here this morning, I bet this would be nasty on top water, because it's only like 3 feet on top of there, like throwing a whopper plopper.
Yeah, there's a couple big groups when we first got here, and holy crap. I don't know if that was oh my gosh. What are those? Oh my gosh, they're bass. Did you see that? Freaking just porpoising out there. Yeah, that was insane. I don't know what that was. I had to break the topwater out.
2.6.
There's just good ones out here. I keep catching them. Yeah, so a lot of the big schools kind of broke up, and now they're cruising in, 3 packs and stuff, singles. So they're getting a little bit tricky to get the bite. Hopefully we can find a couple more of those big schools, because you can almost always get a bite out of those.
Lake Homme Dieu is a fish factory. So I feel like I never know what I need out here. You got to catch a lot of bass. And you can get right in a hurry, and there's plenty of dead water out here too. You can get wrong in a hurry, but there can be guys that can hit one weed line spot and rack 8 of them really quick, and then they might run to another school that they have, and the school could be gone. So I think last time we were here, took like 80 pounds to win. I'm predicting it takes that or a little more. These guys are good. Whoa, Rocco! He came flying out of the water. New species alert, a red-eye beauty. Rocco, dude, he was like getting close to my boat flip, right into Logan's head. You can tell it's a good spot as the species are intermixed in these beautiful weeds. Wouldn't that be kind of legendary to hold the state record for the rock bass? Kind of like, you just walk into a place and be like, just ask me. Yeah, it's me. I hold the record for the state record rock bass.
Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. I looked giant when he first jumped. It's a good one though. Nope. No, don't do that. I think he wanted it. Northland Tackle, Smeltinator, not sponsored, but got a great hook on there. Z-Man, send a jerk shad, 5 inches. 2 pounds, 3 ounces. This is crazy. There's fish everywhere down there. We're just sitting off this break and they're cruising in like, yeah, 30 to 40 feet of water up suspended, so it's going down. This is crazy.
There we go. Oh, he saw the boat. He's mad. Get up here, buddy. There we go. Let's go. Choking it. They are in front of us. They are not behind us. I was really thinking they'd be back there on top of those taller stalks.
Pounds, 5 ounces.
Fatty. Look at them. 2.5. 2.5. Going back. See you, buddy. Don't tell your friends. Yes, yes, yes. Dude, that's nice. The 2.5 helps. That's like getting 2 dinkers. And this lake is, while it does have big ones, it is kind of loaded with small fish too. Tips for chatterbait fishing. Feel it out and work it a variety of different ways. As far as like, if you're fishing grass like we're doing here, sometimes I'm ripping it over top. Like I was playing around with a lot of different retrieves in practice, and they really liked it when I'm kind of killing it. I'm hitting the grass and then ripping it out. Like these fish are really triggering if I actually touch the weeds with the chatterbait, and then just. Besides that, dude, chatterbait is so versatile. For a long time, I always thought it was like a spring and fall bait, especially up north here in Minnesota, but no, it's just a player all year round, especially if the wind blows.
Well, there's about 20 of them right here, but we only catch one at a time, so. Oh, this is definitely a fish. Well, I lied. There's about 20 of them, but only one came up and looked at it, so that's not a great sign. See if we can get on them again. Oh, what do we got here? Well, just an absolute fatty right there.
2.4.
2.4. This is insane. 6 fish. They're all good ones though. Oh, this is way better than I expected. Like, I mean, I found these fish, but it's such a new kind of bite, these suspended fish, that really didn't know what they were going to do. But they're still here, and there's a lot of them. So we've got some more spots like this on the other half, which I'm excited for. And in the meantime, we're just gonna try to keep catching these ones. So I'm not sure how long we can fish for them before they get a little too weary, but I mean, we're not gonna run out of fish here. They just might stop biting. So.
Here we go. I wasn't sure. he ate that all weird and stuff. Came like toward me. I was like, whoa.
10 ounces. Yeah.
110, cool. We got the picture. 110 going back. Another one. A sign. We just need to keep running water, running water. What do you think, Logan? Where's your head at? I'm thinking you're judging me right now because I keep casting back and we've caught majority of the fish out front, but my heart tells me. But there was a blind one back there. So maybe he doesn't know where he is. But I'm really thinking they're back there, but they're telling me here. You like throwing a chatter plug? It's a good bait, dude. It's a good bait, like just straight up, this is like a good bait.
Leader's got 16 pounds?
Yeah, Leader's got 16.
All right, boys are catching them like usual. One fish from the lead right now.
I want to hit some of these little reed islands here, but I'm gonna wait on them. Since nobody's around, I really kind of want to decimate this giant patch of coontail and go up and flip it before we play around with the reeds.
Oh, oh snap.
The Homme Dieu chain is known for, every time we go there, a couple of anglers really jumping out in front of the pack. They're landing on a big school of green ones, typically. Garrett Koster does just that. He falls into a coontail pattern and really finds his rhythm and jumps into the lead quickly, a big lead, and needs a really good finish to make the invite for next year, which is incredible, and that's what the Homme Dieu is known for. Then you have Charlie Wright, who, after fishing around the country, has confidence in the suspended largemouth bite. And the Smeltinator from Northland in Charlie Wright's hands was dominant. And this is the first time that we've ever really revealed, and I believe the State's ever really seen the largemouth bite happen not on a smelt lake.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot of fish. What do we got here? So that's solid fish. Gosh, there's so many of them down there. We might not make a smallmouth fishing today. That's kind of too bad. That's a good one. 2 pounds, 10 ounces. Get them back. We will sign the paper. Hopefully we'll catch another fish. Oh yeah, I mean, this is huge. I mean, these could all be 1 pounders and we have like, you know, I don't know. How many fish have we caught? 11. Yeah, so they could all be 1 pounders and we'd have a lot less weight. Helps make up a lot of ground when they're good ones like this.
I don't know. Get in here, you little grass donkey. I think it'll be one.
1-1.
Yeah! Yeah! Icebreaker. Good to go?
Yeah.
1-1 going back. Oh, the Champions Tour is the best and the worst for this exact thing. It's like when you have an area or a spot and then there's like those sections of lull time, you're just like, and realistically, like, no, you're not gonna catch a bass on every cast, but in your brain, you're just like, you didn't get one there. You didn't get one there. You didn't get one there. And it's like, calm down. Let's work the area and just work on the next bite. 1-1 icebreaker. Not mad at it.
All right, so they're really not biting that good.
$1.7.
He'll go a pound. Oh, look how fat that thing is. I'll definitely go a pound.
113.
I thought he was going to make a pound. Yeah, I did not think it was going to be like this. I thought we could catch like a couple doing this, but kind of as expected. There's definitely been a little bit of a morning bite out here. It's been better than I thought so far. I think we had 27 pounds right now, which is good. Starting to see a few less fish. They might be moving up into the grass. We're just gonna keep looking around a little bit. We got a few other spots right around here we might be able to try, but yeah, right now we're sitting good. Very happy about how the morning has gone. I don't know where the heck all the fish went.
$114.
There we go. The morning's been a little slower than I thought. We're playing with a lot of boats out here. There's probably 25, 30 boats in this section of Darling. The way it looks to me, a lot of people are running around looking at Score Tracker and stuff, or listening to Score Tracker. Sounds like some of the guys are finding a few, but they're not getting crazy and running away. So I'm just trying to maintain right now and catch a few here and there. Sort of what I expected, 1s and 2s. And we're going to hit a bunch of spots and just try to keep within striking distance for the afternoon, and hopefully they bite this afternoon and I can run them down. So that's going to be the plan for being about an hour and 10 minutes in. I think we got 5 fish now, so a little slower than I thought, but
oh. It's a freaking tank right there. Probably shouldn't have boat flipped them, but got some heavy line on here, so. P11. 3 3/4. That's crazy. There's probably about 7 of them with that one. Let's see if we can catch his buddies. They're getting deeper and they're swimming faster, and they're getting hard to hit. I'm thinking about putting a heavier jig head on, but there's still fish roaming around. But there we go. Oh, looked like he was gonna eat, and then he just stopped.
We need to go get flippy with it. Get flippy with it. Na 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 na. Get jiggy with it. Na 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 na. It's nice, like we have enough breeze here where we could throw a moving bait right away, but it's not blowing too bad where we can't like flip this. I think we just need to get up in here and actually flip these isolated patches of coontail. Yeah, I'm seeing the clumps on Mega Live and 360, and it's like, basically it's like not good weeds all in this hole and flat, and then like there's just these long strips of beautiful coontail, and they're actually tall here, which is not everywhere on the lake.
And maybe we'll just land on a pot of them right here and chase them down and not have to run anywhere. Oh, jeez. That's a great photo.
It's awesome. $210.
Back in the lake. 5 years ago, when we were here for the championship, it was pretty close to about right here. me and Moina were catching them. That was Moina that just ran by there.
There we go. Bite's slowing down. Starting to see less fish. That sun just came out, which don't think is going to help.
112.
They're still down there. They're still down there.
Oh, nice bucket. Get in here.
Whoa, that might be a 4.
Dude, that was sick. He like hit it for a second and then I like took my foot off the trolling motor and just with the tiniest little flip. Oh, dang, we were in here for, I don't know, felt like an eternity. No bites, no bites, no bites. Now, boom. Nice bucket flipping.
Get there. 213.
Oh, really? All right. Beautiful Billy flipping. Hopefully there's a bunch of them. Good to let them go?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Okay. All right. You boys be in this grass. We're going to find you. Don't sniff it. Don't even sniff it because we will dome you right after that. That was sick, dude.
$114.
I'm glad we were able to capitalize in the morning, I guess. Yeah, I was. How many fish did we catch? 15 fish on camera. All right. I guess we'll slow down and see if we can pick away a few more. Should go try smallmouth fishing in a little bit. It'll be fun. Well, maybe they just slid up on this hump a little bit. Not quite what we were catching this morning, but he'll weigh.
1.6.
Pound 6. That was, I think, second cast with a jig worm on this hump, so hopefully there's a few more down there.
All right, good morning. We're on Homme Dieu for the third stop of the Champions Tour. I got Luke Olson with me. Today's Thank a Marshal Tuesday. Luke's one of our extra marshals we had. We have extra marshals with us today, so we brought Luke out with us to ride around. But Luke, we're into the morning. Read off the top 5 for me.
I got Garrett Coster with 47 pounds and 3 ounces. In second, we have Charlie Wright with 43 pounds and 5 ounces. We got Zach Peischer with 33 pounds and 13 ounces. Kyle Schroeder with 32 pounds, 11 ounces. And Tommy Pinker with 28 pounds and 1 ounce.
Awesome. So Homme Dieu is showing off like it always does. We're actually seeing some tremendous weights right now and big fish. We're seeing some 3-pound averages out there. As usual, the morning started off really, really quick. We're just a few hours into it, but follow along on the Reel LiveWell app, and we're going to keep you updated throughout the day how it goes. And I got Luke with me. He's going to be helping us out.
It's grimy. I knew it was going to be, but I'm actually starting on the spot where the year that I won it, this is the same spot. But yeah, I think we have about 10 bass in the boat right now, about top 10. Yeah, I'm kind of going between a chatterbait, an A-rig, and got a couple on a drop shot too. But yeah, got a couple real nice ones, one on a chatterbait and one on the rig. So a nice three solid 3-pounders. So all I'm doing is just grinding away and trying to catch every little one I can.
Yeah, pretty much. During practice, you know, I couldn't find the whole big school thing. It just wasn't working for me. And I came up here and pretty much, I mean, at least in this half, I don't really have a ton. I'm kind of hoping for a really good second half. But I've kind of been plagued here. I've lost a lot of fish, probably 5-6 fish. Broke a couple off, a lot of short fish. It's just kind of not going my way this morning, but there's fish here. I have to capitalize when I get bit, and right now I'm not, so I'm hoping to change something up here pretty quick. As much as it doesn't look like it's working on Score Tracker, it's just kind of my issues right now, but that's fishing. It's just how it goes. I mean, the weather's changed. I mean, who knows? I mean, anything could pop off at any moment here. They're not eating it quite as good as I'd hope. There's one. It's not a big one, but might weigh a pound. Let's see here. I'll tell you what, I've never been happy to catch a 1 pound 0 ounce fish in my life. Maybe besides the river, but man, today it's just not going quite how I've wanted to. 13. Oh, man. I don't know if I've said it, but I've also been plagued by short fish, so.
The morning has been not good at all. The one school that I had confidence in slid about 80 yards down the weed line. And Tommy Parker lit him up this morning. I think he's sitting in third off of it. And then I've tried to run my other pods of fish, but everybody's on everything. So I just kind of hit the panic button. Now I'm fishing docks, and this isn't going too well either. But Garrett Coster is my buddy, and he's leading right now. And he needs to win this in order to make the TOC because he lost his dad on the second event, the Mississippi. So he needs to win it in, and he's leading. So I'm just hoping that he can pull it off, because for obvious reasons. So yeah, there is good in this. Garrett's doing good. We got to pick it up, but the problem is the morning bite's crucial out here, and we absolutely bombed the morning bite, so it's going to be a steep uphill climb from here. I dug myself a hole, and I need to need to finish in the top half to make the TOC, and right now it's not looking good for that.
That one's gonna be close.
1-0.
1-0. We'll take it. We'll take her.
Yeah, I didn't even practice shallow. I planned on fishing offshore the entire time. But like I said, every little pot of fish I want to go to, there's a boat on it. And I don't want to just jump on people. Kind of knew it was going to fish small coming into it. That's why I was really banking on that school. But that's almost to be expected. It's tournament fishing, so hopefully we can just adapt and run into them. Oh, that broke the dry spell. We need a lot more than that.
114.
Sounds good. Not big, but we need every one we can get right now. Weather called for it to stay overcast all tournament days, so I didn't test any docks or anything because I didn't think we'd have sun. But of course, weatherman's always wrong. I agree. They would have bit a lot better longer too. But maybe. Nice. We love that. I know you're never gonna get a good finish dock fishing, but right now I'm just going for points. I just want to make the TOC because I haven't been having a good year. The sun is at a bad angle for these docks. I think this is a waste of time.
So this was my original spot I wanted to get on. It was about here, but they're gone, so let's see if we can pick a few off here.
Jeez, I hope there's a lot more where that came from. That was right away.
1.7.
1.7?
Yep.
Oh. Rats, but I'll take every single one of them. I mean, what, 20 pounds is only check range right now? That's a lot of 1-pounders, but still. Yeah, there we go. Halfway. Although it's probably at like 30 pounds now. Oh, this is good. Problem with reeds is you usually lose half your fish. Oh, I hope they're loaded, especially with this wind blowing in there. This could be good.
115.
Sounds good to me. Oh. I did not plan on fishing shallow, but I think we're gonna have to.
I'm gonna come there. I'm not doing well enough where I can flip them yet. Got one for the camera anyway. Good?
Yep, 1.7.
Let's go. Like I said, I mean, after my morning's been going, it feels really good to catch a 1.7 or a 1.0. I'll tell you what.
I've seen a bunch of them down there. Nice little chunker. 2.5. Nice little Homme Dieu bass. Just got to get my groove back.
That's a bass. Not big, but I'm not taking any chances. Gotcha.
1.5.
1.5?
1.5.
Okay. Good?
Yep.
Got the picture?
Yep, picture.
Okay.
Good chunker. 2.9. Sounds good to me.
I'm just flipping these wind-blown reeds. Half of them have hard bottom, and that just seems to be where the fish are at right now, is on that sandier bottom, but there's not a lot of reeds in here with that, so I think that's why they're here. But it ain't big ones, it's just 1-pounders here and there. And I don't even think it's enough to get us climbing, but I'm just trying to hang on for the second half. I got some schools over there, but I'm not super confident in them. We got a good boat draw though, so we got that going for us.
One six. Say that again. Let's go. All right, we just got to stay up there. Well, Homme Dieu is a great fishery, but man, can it fish stingy. I mean, we didn't have guys beating up on the lake for 3.5 days. I mean, you can have 80, 100 fish days out here, but once it gets that pressure for about 3 days, man, it can shut down.
Yeah, Charlie Wright and you know, for hours puts on this clinic on how to catch these fish suspended. And once it starts to fizzle out and he breaks that suspended school apart, he decides we're going to make a run. We're going to just try and clean up a couple more fish. He goes through 2 no-wake zones up into Carlos and is going to do some smallmouth fishing. Ends up landing on another school of this time brown ones, and is really separating himself, and the rest of the field is trying to play catch up, thinking, oh, everything from Angler of the Year race to the event winner to how do I just salvage a good end of the first half so I have an opportunity in the second half.
Alright, some bass around here. 115. Oh, there he came back and got it. Must have hit the blades the first time. That one choked it. 1-6. I was about to head back to the starting spot too, but I don't think I can. For how much of a flipping guy I am with jigs and Texas rigs, and I like throwing a drop shot too, but sometimes nothing beats an A-rig bite, man. I mean, you can feel them behind the A-rig pushing it or hitting the blades. It's a fun bite.
Now I'm just, with this jig, I'm doing something completely different that I haven't done yet. So we're gonna see if it works out. Absolutely awesome. Oh, come on. Oh, that's not what you want. No, 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 no. Get out. Come on, dude. Really?
There's one. Stay down. Looks like a bass. Oh, I will take it though. I will take that. Whew. All right. I will take that. 2-minute penalty. 2-0. Another 2-pounder. Love it. Man, you catch a couple on that drop shop, and man, that air just seems to be the deal today. 2-minute penalty. What is that, number 3 for the day, I think? Yeah. Everybody's coming back.
What's the leaderboard look like?
You're in 8th, and top 5 is 7 pounds away.
7 pounds away. Who is top 5?
Brian Bankston's at 5, and then Kyle, Schroeder, Zach, Garrett Costa, and then Charlie Wright.
Yeah. Way to go, Banger.
Charlie
Banger.
Wright's at 74.
74? Oh, that was about my prediction to win it. It's I knew there would be 1 or 2 guys that would find something that everybody else didn't, and that always happens like that. But I know Bankston, good for Bankston, because I know he needs to do good to qualify for next year. Man, these 2 minutes, I swear, feel like 15. Oh, well, that sucked. Well, definitely happy with my first half. Definitely happy with it.
that might be it for the first half. Yeah, I think we're done.